Welcome to Dr. Wonder's lab. It is the secret headquarters for the Minton Marvels. Super Solid, Liquid Girl, and Gas Boy. Amazing superhero adventure is about to begin.
Dr. Wonder, help! Something terrible is about to happen.
Slow down, Uncle Goodtime, and catch your breath. What's wrong?
When I opened my TikTok carnival at 9 o'clock sharp, just as I always do, I noticed the evil supervillain, Antimatter, and her assistant, Flunky, sneaking around in the shadows.
That Antimatter is always sneaking around somewhere, trying to take over the world. That fiend.
I heard her tell Flunky that she's going to try and destroy time and space.
We've got to stop them. Uncle Goodtime, hurry back to your carnival. Keep things working as best as you can.
I will, but you must act quickly or the world could end.
Uncle Goodtime runs out of the lab. Dr. Wonder picks up his wonder phone.
Calling Matter Marvels. World in trouble. Repeat, world in trouble. Report to my laboratory at once.
In a flash, the Matter Marvels arrive. Super Solid is first and he crashes through the door.
Please be more careful, Super Solid. I always use the door when you arrive.
Sorry, Dr. Wonder. As a solid, which is one of the states of matter, I'm very often quite hard. I keep my shape because my atoms don't move around.
Next, Liquid Girl splashes in. She fills up every container in sight.
Can't you enter the laboratory without filling everything, Liquid Girl?
Sorry, Dr. Wonder, but as a liquid, which is another state of matter, I always fill up and take the shape of whatever container I landed. My atoms aren't as close together as a solid, so I can move around a bit more easily.
Then Gas Boy comes floating invisibly through the air. Dr. Winter starts to cough and holds his nose.
Gas Boy, I know you're here. I can't see you, but I can smell you. Why must I open the windows every time you float in?
Sorry, Dr. Wonder, but as a gas, which is another state of matter, my atoms are far apart. I think I passed a skunk on my way here. That's why I especially stink today.
Well, at least you're all here. Matter Marvels, we have a problem of extraordinary size and shape on our hands. Are you ready for the greatest challenge of hero careers?
Yes, we are!
Then you must stop Antimatter from destroying the world.
Not her again.
I'm afraid so. Can you put together as a team and save us all?
I'll use my special properties as a solid.
I'll use my special properties as a liquid.
I'll use my special properties as a gas.
Then go to Uncle Goodtime's carnival where that no good Nick Antimatter's up to no good.
Boom, bam, boom, stand aside and give us room. We'll work by day and we'll work by night, using our powers for what's good and right.
The Minton Marvels arrive at the place where Uncle Goodtime's TikTok carnival has always been, but it has disappeared.
What's happened to Uncle Goodtime's carnival?
And why is it freezing cold all of a sudden?
It's so dark in the middle of the day.
I know the answer to those questions. Antimatter, antimatter, and antimatter.
Oh, Flunky, you flatter me.
I have to. If I don't heap insincere praise on you, I don't get paid.
And look at the sign. It says Antimatter's Carnival of Chaos.
Power pals, if we're going to save the world, something tells me it's supposed to happen right here.
Suddenly, the Minton Marvels hear someone call out from the darkness.
Step right up, step right up. I'm the one and only Antimatter, and this is Antimatter's one and only Carnival of Chaos. And we have a great big surprise for everybody today.
What she means is that she's got a great big terrible surprise for everybody today.
I wonder what she did with Uncle Goodtime.
Let's find out.
The Matter Marvels crash, splash, and float into the Carnival of Chaos. Look at the Ferris wheel. Funky is at the controls and he's making it spin faster and faster.
Gadzooks! Antimatter plans to spin the whole world to pieces.
How can we stop the wheel?
Leave it to me.
Super Solid turns into a boulder and runs up to Flunky.
Hey, Flunky, what are you doing on that Ferris wheel?
Hey, Rocket, can't you hear what I'm doing? Just listen to the riders.
Wee, this is the fastest ride I've ever been on.
It's going a mile a minute.
Hold on, tie it to the arm of your chair.
If I squeeze any tighter, the arms would turn to sawdust.
Uh-oh, I think we're going a lot faster than a mile a minute right now.
I think you're right. I feel like I'm flying apart.
Help, I'm getting dizzy. Step aside. We'll get out here to stop you and your wheel to show.
You may be a solid, but I can still give you a pretty good pounding.
Flunky picks up a hammer and pounds Super Solid into a pile of pebbles.
Feel like you're going to pieces, Super Solid?
No. In fact, I'm feeling quite smashing. I'm not always one big solid. Sometimes I'm a lot of little solids. Like right now, I'm going to roll my little pieces of rock right into the controls of the Ferris wheel and stop it from doing your dirty work.
Super Solid again jams the controls and the wheel stops. Flunky cries for Auntie.
suddenly antimatter appears out of the darkness. She is huge and frightening and speaks with a chilling voice.
You pesky matter marvels just don't get it. I'm bigger, stronger, meaner, and more powerful than you. Funky, look out the pieces of rock jamming of the flim-flam Ferris wheel, and it will spin faster, wilder, and scarier than ever before.
As Funky picks up the pieces of rock, Liquid Girl steps out of the crowd.
Why, how nice to see you, Miss Liquid Loser. What brings you to my carnival of chaos?
I'm here to give you the ride of your lifetime.
Liquid Girl concentrates with all her might and sends a powerful stream of water at Flunky and Antimatter. Because of Antimatter's ice-cold personality, the temperature of the air around her is at a freezing point. Liquid Girl's stream of water freezes around the two bad guys. They are trapped in a cage of solid ice.
Heaven, I stay, Antimatter.
Once I'm here right this minute, or you'll live to regret this day.
Have the Matter Marvels saved the day? The Ferris wheel has stopped turning. Flunky and Antimatter are trapped in a cage of solid ice. But the people out on the top of the cars in the Ferris wheel are screaming in terror.
Help, it's scary up here.
Help, the cars are swinging wildly.
Help, we might blast off at any minute and then crash onto the ground. I'm too young and good looking to splat. Super Solid and Liquid Girl, you've done your bit to save the world. Now it's my turn. Stand aside while I built these hundreds of balloons with helium. Helium is a gas that's lighter than air. It will make these balloons float up to the top of the Ferris wheel, then children in the cars grab onto them. And that's what happens. The children in the top cars grab hold of the balloons. They're lifted out of the Ferris wheel and float through the air. Hey, this is when we're following the Ferris wheel.
Can't we float around in the atmosphere for a while, Gas Boy?
Sorry, kids, safety first. 1 second.
Gas Boy takes a tiny pin and sticks it inside each of the balloons. As the helium inside the balloons leaks out, the children sink slowly to the ground.
Hooray for the Matter Marvels!
Power Pals, we've done our jobs and saved the world. Again!
But we still haven't found Uncle Goodtime.
Listen, I can hear him calling.
Help me, Matter Marvels. I'm in one of Antimatter's evil traps that only a warped mind can think of.
There he is, trapped in a ring of fire.
Yikes, that ring of fire could melt me.
And set me out of control.
Not me, I'll turn myself into a stream of water.
In seconds, the fire is out. A dripping wet Uncle Goodtime stick. Thanks to the marbles.
Thank you, Matter Marvels. My new shoes may be ruined, but that's a small price to pay for having my life saved and the world. And look at the sign. It says Uncle Goodtime's Carnival. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Uncle
Goodtime. We have completed our mission. Back to headquarters. Wowie, zowie, powie.
In a flash, the Matter Marbles are back in Dr. Wonder's lab. My dear Matter Marvels, I heard from Uncle Goodtime that everything is back to normal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know how much you matter to me.
Oh, Dr. Wonder.
I love making that joke. Now, whatever happened to your major enemy, Antimatter?
Liquid Girl took care of her.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh yes, unfortunately, I was so busy saving Uncle Goodtime, I forgot about antimatter. The cage of ice, which was a solid, probably has melted into a liquid by now.
Maybe it's not too late to catch her. Let's go, Matter Marvels.
Bim, bam, boom, stand aside and give us room. We'll work by day, we'll work by night, using our powers for what's good and right.
But at that moment, unknown to anyone, Antimatter and Flunky are back in action.
We're free! The heat of the sun has melted the cage of ice. Maybe there's some good sunshine after all.
Flunky! How many times must I tell you, there will be no praising of sunshine in my presence. I am against all that is light and bright and right. So let's get started darkening the world and tearing it apart again.